Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Janda. Welcome back to Operation Freedom Briefings. The goal of these briefings and my weekly radio show, Operation Freedom, which airs out of the People's Republic of Ann Arbor every Sunday from 2 to 5 Eastern, is to provide you information the bought-off, lamestream, fake media will never provide. I believe we've accomplished that goal just in the past several weeks alone. Why do I say that? Because on our March 19th show of Operation Freedom, General Tom McInerney came on the show and spoke about and dropped a bombshell of information that the lamestream fake media has yet to present. And that bombshell was that he was given information from Admiral Ace Lyons that confirmed that under the Obama administration, CIA Director Brennan, NSA Director Clapper, and other members of the Obama administration surreptitiously surveilled not only Donald Trump, but millions of Americans, phone calls, emails, bank accounts, credit cards. He identified that there was a system that a fellow by the name of Dennis Montgomery had developed called the Hammer, which was based out of Fort Washington, Maryland, a government facility. And it was used to surreptitiously obtain this information that could later be used against not only Trump, but all of us. In fact, Dennis Montgomery became a whistleblower, and he took 47 hard drives, 600 million documents that describe the surveillance system and who was surveilled. This is a gross criminal violation of not only Donald Trump's Fourth Amendment rights, but at least 1 million Americans' Fourth Amendment rights. So what does Barack Obama have to say about this? Good luck. Where is he? Right when this started to rear its head, when we started speaking about this on March 19th, and Larry Klayman, Dennis Montgomery's lawyer, started to rattle the bushes in Washington about this, Barack Obama took a powder. That's right. He flew to Hawaii and then to Tahiti, to French Polynesia, which, by the way, doesn't have an extradition treaty, as I understand it, with the United States. And in fact, he went there without Michelle and without his daughters. Oh, he's such a good dad. But he's going to be there for at least, quote, at least a month to a month and a half. Pretty coincidental on that timing, huh? So on April 2nd, we had Larry Klayman come on Operation Freedom, and Larry laid it all out and confirmed exactly what General McInerney had said on March 19th on Operation Freedom. But he added something else. Larry stated that he actually had brought Dennis Montgomery, had him sworn under oath and videotaped under oath, present a deposition of all his information, of his 47 hard drives and 600 million documents, to the FBI, in FBI headquarters. So why is that important? The FBI has had this for 2 years and done nothing with it. But Comey 2 weeks ago went in front of Congress and said he didn't have any evidence that there was anything that had any indication that our government had surveilled Trump before or after the election. As Larry states, Comey knew about the videotape deposition, and it's been in FBI possession for 2 years. Director of the FBI, Comey, lied under oath. What Larry stated on our show, whether it's Brennan of the CIA and Clapper of the NSA under Obama that helped institute this Hammer platform system that did all this surveillance, whether it's Comey, whether it's Obama, and now we know Susan Rice was unmasking people. Yeah, that's a criminal offense. What Larry stated is all these people should be brought to trial, and he believes, based on the evidence that he knows about through his client Dennis Montgomery, they all should be found guilty based on the evidence Larry has seen, and he's a long-term federal prosecutor, guilty on multiple offenses. And Larry closed our conversation on Operation Freedom with a very chilling statement stating that we got to clean this up now under President Trump, because the president that follows Trump could well be a 1984 nightmare, as George Orwell described in his treatise 1984. Look, the Fourth Amendment. Let me read it to you. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. Barack Obama, Brennan, Clapper, Rice, Obama's surrogate, Jarrett. Folks, all of them violated not only Donald Trump's Fourth Amendment rights, but yours. This is 1,000 times bigger than Watergate ever was. We need to get to the bottom of it, and bottom of it quickly. You need to call your congressmen and senators. You need to let them know you're aware, you're watching, and they need to move on this immediately. Folks, you can get more information of this nature by tuning in every Sunday from 2 to 5 Eastern, Operation Freedom. You can stream the show at davejanda.com or whamwamradio.com. Until next time, this is Dave Janda signing off. Dream big and dare to fail, and let's hold these globalists, criminals, feet to the fire, and right now.